then we get to the interesting part. There was a whole thing where she stole something from somebody and ran away, ran into a gold cloak. Who cares? What happens after that is what matters.
That gold cloak was cool though, because he should have just grabbed her ass and taken her out of there and been like, "Nah, princess, you got to come back." And he's like,
No, he
"All
saw
right."
Day, and it was just like, "Oh, okay, you with him? All right, I'm gonna chill because he run this." So
Be careful, boy.
yeah.
And after that, you saw them holding hands, and again, I saw them holding hands. I'm like, I know they're gonna fuck. Like, I know it's coming.
So yeah, Day takes Ray to the orgy house. They later,
Like good Uncle
they later,
Steve,
they later explained it was an actual brothel, but I'm just like, this is an orgy house. They orgying up in here.
There was one pile, and as someone who spends a lot of time on Pornhub, who is part of #1 wrestling podcast on Pornhub, I saw bodies twisted and arms and feet, and I had no idea what position they were in because there was just like what it looked like a pile of snakes just slithering in and out of each other.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but yeah, they did. They held hands multiple times. You are correct. So in the midst of this, though, he starts talking to her, and he's just like, fucking is for pleasure for both the man and the woman. Need to both get up in there.
Progressive.
Yeah. So in a way, he was trying to bring her along and teach her to like, yo, get yours too. Now get it from me. It was a thing that happened there because then they like, yeah, I literally have in my nose, oh, now they're gonna fuck. Gross. And I'm just, this whole time just like, they are not. They are not. And they just kept going. And I'm watching this and I'm just like, wow. And yeah, this tweet right here kind of sums it up for me. It's like, so those Targaryens of Alabama sure are something. Cause it's just like Jesus. But yeah. In the middle of that though, like you said, it seemed like when Dede wasn't in control of the situation no more, he didn't want it. And it was just like, oh, so like you yes, Matthew, you have a question.
So when I brought up the whole on like episode 2 that he wanted to fuck his cousin and how I said like even when he was in the whorehouse, he was having dick problems and the girl's like, you want me to go get you a blonde? Because like she knew that he had a thing for his own people. Like that was the whole thing, right? Possibly even his niece, he may have confessed that to her drunk while they were fucking. That's what people do. It happens when you get close to someone. Do you think he decided against it, or do you think he just has a problem getting it up at this point?
It's a good question.
Because he struggled with her, and now he's struggling here. And these are only a couple times that we've seen him.
You could be right. He could have trouble getting it up. Like, you might be right. You might be on to something there. Maybe he has some issues. Maybe
he gotta have a tea for that.
Maybe some blue chew tea. Yeah. So afterwards, you see her like stomp back into her room, like she's clearly in a huff. You just like, motherfucker. Like she comes back in through the front door of her thing, and I'm like, why didn't you go back the way you left? But
she didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, clearly.
Travis, you have had blue balls. I know you have. We all have had blue balls at one point in time. And that's what she had. She had blue ovaries at that point. She didn't give a fuck. She was pissed.
Yeah. So she goes into the room and she stops and turns around. She's like, well, I'm gonna give me some dick. Like,
engine's hot.
Yeah. As this tweet said, like, yeah, I'm getting it one way or another. Like, it's happening. I think I had another one too for that. Hold on, let me see.
Yeah, I saw one under hashtag them dragons that was like, because I was looking at them too. Something about like.
Actually, I shared that one earlier. That's what it was. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Something about if I can't have this one, you'll do.
Oh wait, I do have another one. Here we go. Let's see. Here we go. Yeah. For those of you who are just listening, it was like Rhaenyra said, "I'm getting dick tonight. R.I.P. that pussy." Hey, yeah. And there's a gif of a young lady riding a mechanical horse in a Target. But yeah. I've never seen a young lady ride a mechanical horse in a Target before, at least not an adult lady. But
I've seen that GIF though, and
well, I've seen the GIF. I've seen the GIF, but I haven't seen it live in person.
would you like to? Is that a thing that maybe we could talk to somebody and make happen for you?
I don't think that's necessary. I was just pointing out that I've never seen an actual adult ride those things in public. That's all.
I don't think I've ever seen a mechanical horse inside the Target.
Right. They're usually out front, like,
Yeah.
next to the front door. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Either the mechanical single horse or a little small carousel right out front with those.
And they don't even have those anymore. I can't remember the last time I saw one of those.
Yeah, and those little machines you put in to get the little things in the pods,
Those you don't see anymore either because nobody carries cash.
Before loot boxes really existed. Yeah.
Maybe like Jewel. Jewel, I think, still has like the stickers and shit that you put the quarters in and you turn it. And...
Yeah. The live action loot boxes. Yeah. I'm sure they don't make as much money as they used to because nobody carries actual like currency anymore, including coins.
Especially coins.
Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, she decided she was gonna get some dick, and she was just like, "Yeah, I'm gonna fuck you." And this took forever because he had all this armor on. But I was just like, "Yeah, there it is. This is my hot D moment of the week." Because Rhaenyra going like, "You know what? You won't give me no dick. Well, you will," and that was it.
It was so awkward though, and like I get it. Like everyone's first time is awkward. But like the way they had to take off their shoes, and they're sitting on the bed together, taking off their shoes.
But they were laughing together. They were in on it together though. It wasn't they weren't awkward. It was awkward for us.
He did not seem consensual at first, but he kind of realized she ain't gonna let this go, and I can't say no to my princess / heir to the throne. So and I think he wanted to, but I think he also knew
he was afraid to. It wasn't that he didn't want to. He was afraid to.
Yeah.
That's two different things.
Because if they find out, gone.
Yeah, on his head on the spike. Yeah,